Here are your learning objectives. You have a health focus and a PE focus. Make sure you read through these properly and you understand what the aim is from this lesson. In our last lesson, we looked at the pulse raiser. Have a go at getting yourself warmed up to make sure you're ready for exercise. This lesson, we'll be looking at flexibility and mobility. The flow is a series of movements designed to increase your flexibility and your mobility. Here are some of the movements involved in the flow. Have a go at these as static movements and see how you get on.
Good morning and welcome to God Gets Healthy Workout of the Week. Hopefully you all had a really nice Easter and managed to keep yourselves nice and active. Today we've got a slightly different workout for you. We're going to look at completing some mobility and flexibility work. We're going to introduce you to something called the flow, which is a movement pattern that we've been introducing to all students across the trust. They've been taking part in the flow as part of their PE lessons, but we're inviting students to go and do this 2 or 3 times during the week on top of their PE lessons. And hopefully you will see the impact of this over time. Now, working on your flexibility and mobility is really important because it will allow you to move properly, but will stop you picking up injuries and little niggles. So, go away, give the flow a go, okay? If you have any questions, go and ask your PE department. Right, first of all, we're going to come down into frog squat. Try and keep your back up nice and straight, drive your knees out. When you come into this position, put your elbows in between your knees, and then just move from side to side. It's really important that you keep your back up nice and straight and drive those knees out over your toes. From there, you're going to bring your fingers underneath your toes, bring your bum up into the air and your head down. From there, you're going to walk out into inch work. Control, press up down to the ground, and then we're going to go up into upward dog, making sure that you are pushing your hips into the floor. From there, we're just going to move from right to left, looking over your shoulder, making sure that you're pushing those hips down to the floor. From there, we're going to put our toes underneath and we're going to come up into downward dog. Again, moving from left to right into your shoulders. You're going to bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand, and you're going to bring your right arm through your left arm. Try and imagine that someone is pulling your hand through. You bring the arm all the way through the arm as far as you can. We're then going to bring it up, following your hand with your eyes, and then repeat. And up. From there, your right hand comes down onto the floor and you're going to come up into triangle pose. Try and keep your leg nice and straight at the front and your heels on the ground. From there, drop your back knee, stretch your arms up and really feel it in your hip flexor at the front. From there, hands down. We're going to come back into downward dog. You're going to bring your right foot up into the air and bring it through into pigeon stretch. First time through, just try and bring your body over that leg at the front and relax there for a few seconds. We're then going to repeat on the opposite side, so back into downward dog. Left foot forward. Left arm through your right arm. Bring it up, following that hand with your eyes, and repeat. Put your left hand down, back on the floor, and come back up into triangle pose. Drop your back knee, stretch up. Really feel that through that hip flexor. Hands down. Back into downward dog, left leg up, and into pigeon pose. Relax over that front leg, Okay, the idea is we repeat the movement pattern again, but this time we go a little bit faster. Okay, down into frog squat. Elbows in between those knees. Hands underneath. Thumb up. Walk out. Control press up, down. Upward dog. Toes under. Downward dog. Right foot forward. Right arm through. And up. And through. Hand down. Triangle pose. Drop that back knee. And up. And hands down. Downward dog. Right foot up. Pigeon stretch. And relax. Up. Downward dog. Left foot forward. Left arm through. And up. And through. And up. Triangle pose. Drop that back knee. And up. Hands down. Leg up. And try a pigeon stretch.
The movements in the flow focus highly on increasing flexibility and mobility. Good flexibility and mobility allows you to move freely in everyday life. This will also help to reduce joint pain as you get older. Ensuring that you are mobile before exercise will decrease the chance of injury. Completing the flow will give you a better range of movement. We are now going to look at the sprint. Here are some key points about the sprint. Here are a couple of movements that will help you prepare for sprinting. Have a go at these at home. Have a go at completing the sprint in slow motion. You can video yourself or ask a family member to watch and to check that you cover all key coaching points. Once you have checked that you have all the correct coaching points, have a go at doing a sprint at maximum speed. You will need to do this either in your garden or in an outside space. Try to identify as many reasons as possible why it is important that we can complete the fundamental movement of sprinting correctly and safely. Think about both day-to-day life and sporting situations. Check your answers against ours and see how many you got.